Hello friends, it's Sheree from Turquoise Dreaming. How you doing today? I hope everyone's having a good day. Welcome to my channel. I wanted to share with you what I'm working on today, a new project, and I received my November Postal Love packet here. I just received it on Friday, so I wanted to share that with you. I've got some wine labels, some tickets, some really nice tickets that are different from anything I have as far as, what I get here in the US. These are from, another country. A tag, a beautiful postcard, and an old one. These look like labels that can be used as backgrounds, different colors, pastels, so those would be fun to use. A bunch of these type of wine labels. So all of these. And then these little look like gift cards, and they're Christmassy. They have this little hole where a string probably went through or would go through when they are used. All different patterns. And I love the colors. They're kind of like the green with the little like coral color there. That's really pretty. And then here's the envelope. So that is my little goodies from Postal Love. So I'm working on this little, it's a binder, cookbook or recipe binder. And here, just to remind you, I brought it home a few weeks ago I showed you on a Thrifty Thursday. So I love the outside. I'm going to leave it just like it is. I think when I brought it home, I said there's no way I could tell if it's vintage or not, but I don't know if it was ever used. It doesn't look like it was, and there was nothing in it but some recipe protectors, the little plastic sleeves. So I've already started cutting the pages so I could get my template. I've got my template right here that I'm using, and just one of the pages, and then I've cut these so far. They've got they're all recipe. They're from a recipe scrapbook kit collection. I'll show you that in a second, but I've got a little tuck spot here. These have little, you can see little apron and different kitchen related things there. And this has the cherries, which are so cool because we've got cherries on the cover. So that's awesome. More cherries here. And then that paper I just showed you and the cherries. This one has a pocket here. We got a pocket there. Let's see, how many pockets have I made so far? Pocket there and a tuck spot here. And this one has a tuck spot on it here too. Got some scraps from those, what I put right here. And this is a scrap that I already had. When I was pulling out these papers, I found this little scrap here with the mixers, hand mixers. That's that color. This is, let's see, the ones that are from that kit I think are right here. And then the rest, this one might be from that kit too, these stickers. And then these are from something else. Now here's an older scrapbook paper pad I have from Walmart. I keep this, I used to keep this on hand. Walmart doesn't carry it anymore. But I would keep this little gingham scrapbook paper pad on hand just for and save it for my cookbook journal. So I have what I have left of it. So I might use some of those. And they probably carry that online now on Amazon, but wish Kmart didn't do away with. I mean Walmart. We don't have Kmart anymore. Walmart didn't do away with it. So yeah, these are just what I have left of the stickers. There's a little. They were all cookbook related, and I've done quite a few cookbook journals before, so that's why it's all used. But I have a few left here. Family favorite, this little cake stand. So hopefully I can use these up in this little journal, so I won't have to hold on to that page anymore. And then I have these pieces here from that same paper pad. This has like what's supposed to look like old faded handwritten recipes in the background. And then this is ants. This is little ants all over this paper. They're all double-sided. And then here's another one. This was the collection with the recipes. It's called Happiness is Homemade. I got this particular one at Tuesday Morning. Of course, they don't carry it anymore. Echo Park. So, and this has little teapots and teacups all over that side. So it's really a pretty kit. I'm sure Amazon probably has it. And then this is some other scraps I thought, and papers that I thought maybe I could use in here. Just some retro. This is retro. And there's some cherries here is why I pulled this one out. I thought maybe tags or something. another scrap with cherries. This one was pretty. Another scrap. I thought maybe we'll see. And these are some more stickers that I thought possibly could be used. This is more a recipe cookbook. It has the word picnic, and let's see, just some other this pretty like the gingham pieces and stuff I thought would match this journal. This is authentic though, and it's cheerful. It says right there. And this one is a retro from the retro kit. What I have left of some. These are these are stickers. Yeah. This is authentic fabulous. And just maybe we'll use something from here. We'll see. You never know. There's lots of red in here. Love it. Oh, hello. Maybe this little lady cooking in the kitchen with her dress on. So you never know what might come together here. So yeah, I was going to show you how I'm doing the pages, since this is you know, a binder type journal, cookbook journal. So I'm just doing this. Let's see, let me take this piece. These two I might make into, I mean, these could be pages if I wanted smaller pages. I kind of want to keep, since this is already small, I kind of want to keep the pages as big as possible. And then use these maybe for tags, or if I need a background on something, or, you know, who knows what they'll end up being, but they're going to be something. And so I'm just doing this, like, this is my template I made at the beginning. And to make this, get this size, I just kind of closed it like this. And so you have to kind of measure your paper, because you see it's going to come out at the end, you know, it's going to come out to wherever your hole is, and to, you know, the end of this type little notebook ring. And then you have to be careful about how far it's coming out. You know, you don't want it to come out too far. So when I open, it's right. When you close it, the paper goes, and you open it, the paper moves over. When you close it, it moves over to the edge. So you kind of have to just get that measurement when you have it like this. So that's what I did. I just kind of put my paper up there and pushed it under a little bit, under the notebook rings, before I had any paper in here. And I can see, well, I want my, you know, my holes. I made a little mark with my pencil or marker right where the notebook rings were. And then I made sure I moved over a little bit to have room, because you don't, of course, want your holes right on the edge or anything. You know, it's gonna, you don't want it to tear out or make it weak there on the edge. So that's what I did. So now let's see, this one. Oh, this one's going to be too small. See, the other ones were a little easier. This cherry, the cherry ones that have cherries on both sides, because it wasn't an up or down pattern really. You could go either way. But this one is an up or down pattern. So you see how I need to have this up right now. So yeah, I was going to do it like this, but now I see. I mean, I could still have that sideways. That's an idea. Or I might just save it for right now and decide on that one later. Okay. I'm definitely going to use it here because it's perfect. But let's start on a fresh one here. Let's see what we can do with. So this one has an up and down pattern too. This little teapot one. Let's pull that out. So that's so perfect for this. And we'll work on this one. So all I did was take it and see, the teapots are upright. Oh, this is the recipes on this side. Well, yeah, let me see. It's not like I can make this a middle page, you know, where we're going to see that in like a journal that has signatures. So I might just, I think I'm going to go ahead and cut it though, because I want the teapots, and I can put it, I can use this bottom part without any worrying about, you know, this part here I could fold and cut any way I want. But let me just cut off this strip here. That is the, you know, has the name on it. And I just cut one earlier, and I was like, I cut it crooked, and I was like, how did I do that? You know, I should be able to cut a straight line on my paper cutter. So I got to be more careful. I guess I wasn't paying attention. And so, yeah, there. Okay, yeah. So now I'm going to cut this. So it's upright, and this is, you know, upright. I've got my holes here. So I'm going to go ahead and cut across here for right now. This is a little different than I did the other ones, but I'm cutting it different because of the pattern on here. So we're going to try this, see how it works out. Now, I already have 2 side tucks and 2 pockets in the bottom. So I think I'm just going to cut this straight away. If I wanted a pocket or a side tuck, I would leave extra room, you know, either on the side or on the bottom for those type of things. But I don't think I'm going to do that with this one. Let's get some pages going here. So I'm just using this, like I said, for a template, really for cutting and doing my holes. So let's cut 2 pages, or let me see how this, see now this is the perfect one. It ended up like this much extra, so I'm not going to cut that off. I'm going to use that as a side tuck. So let's see which way we want to fold it. So this is upright, so I can fold it either way. Let's see which one looks better. So I'm going to grab my template here, and I've got my little glue protector here, glue protector pad I use. So let's see. Let me line this up. It seems like it's, there we go. Got it together, and now I'm just going to fold right here where I would fold it. Okay, remove my template. Go ahead and fold, and just see how this looks. And I can always turn it the other way if I like it better going that way. So here's how this side looks with the teapots. And this part going around. Let's try the other way because I'm not sure which way I like best. Well, either one is good. Either one is good. Okay. I think I might like, I don't think it matters. But I think I like the teapots over here better. And I need to stop folding before this is not cracking or anything, but if I keep doing that, it might crack or something. So let's just stop doing that and glue it down. I've been just using Fabri-Tac on here because of the cardstock. I want to make sure it, you know, these thicker pieces glue down. I'm at the end of this, kind of near the end of this Fabri-Tac, so I have it upside down over there. So it's, you know, ready to go. But then I just am making sure this is nice and flat here, and then gluing down my little ends and just making sure everything's nice and flat so I don't have like a bubble or something in the middle, or anything's off kilter or anything. See how it doesn't want to stick there? That's why I'm using the Fabri-Tac, because if I used it, that would even be worse if I was using our glitter glue, because it's not as thick, and the Fabri-Tac's going to grab better and faster and keep it down, right? So there we go. And if you need to put a little paper clip or binder clip on there to hold that for you, that would be good, but it's grabbing, so I'm good to go here. And then I'm going to poke my holes. So all I've been doing to do my holes, so you're going to be punching the holes out, right? So figure out which way you're going to, are you going to, if your paper was different, if this wasn't such a pattern on here that needed to go a certain way, you could decide, and I have a pocket here too, so you can decide, do I want my holes here? Do I want my holes here? On this, of course, I want my holes over here because of that pocket, and you can use a pencil, a pen, marker, whatever you want to use. The holes are going to be punched out, so it doesn't matter. Like, you're not going to see this. But right now you want to see where you're punching. So you can make this part as big or as little as you want. So I'm just making little marks there. And then I'm going to take my little hole punch and just center that little part that punches the hole right over that little black mark, and just kind of center it so you're not like punching off to the side of it or anything. And because you really want your hole right there where you put that mark, right? You don't want it, you know, going off in the wrong direction. So there we go. It's perfect little holes. Okay, so now we just punched this one. Let's put this one in here. And I'm just, as I'm doing them, I'm just adding them like that. I can rearrange later. That's the one thing that's awesome about ring-bound journals. You can rearrange, add, subtract, whatever you want to do. But yeah, Filling up, filling up. Okay, so let's do this one. So this is going to be a fun little journal. I love making recipe journals. If you've been on my channel for a while, you know I love making recipe journals and sewing journals. And when I found this little book, I was like, oh my goodness, I have to make a journal out of this little. I thought it was so cute. So there, see, I did my holes again, just that quick. Once you get your template and you know the way you're doing your holes and everything, it can go really quick. Even though you're not, you know, because you might think it might take a while, and it does take a while. Let's put this in a different spot right now, even though we might rearrange it later because we've got teapots already. Let's put it here. So yeah, I'm going to put some other papers in here that are not patterned and things like that. This is not all of the papers I'm going to put in here. I'll probably put some recipe cards, or I just have to look through my cooking stuff and see what other things I can use for pages. So that will be another video. But I'm going to go ahead and finish. So I'm not using the stickers now. I wanted to show you, because since they were with my scrapbook paper, I wanted to show you those and show you how I'm doing my pages. And then, you know, that this is a new project. And so I'm going to keep adding the scrapbook paper for a little bit more. And then I'm going to look around for what other papers, like I said, that I have. Like, oh, there's just so many things, right? So many things. Like papers from cookbook, a recipe book. You know, I've got tons of recipe books. I got to go look through those, and magazines and booklets and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm talking about when I say I have other papers. Plus, I want to have room for, you know, not necessarily writing papers, because I could put tags in here for writing. But I want to have room for people, like whoever would get this. I always leave room in my recipe journals. So they could be, like this could be a journal, just a journal that's recipe related or cookbook related theme, like a regular junk journal or whatever. Or it could be a recipe journal where someone wants to tuck in their favorite recipes, glue it down type of thing. So that's what this is going to be, either or. So I'll come back to you in another video with my next stages. Just wanted to share the beginnings here, and I will see you next time. So everyone have a great day. Happy crafting, and I'll see you next time.